Hey guys, thanks for joining me. This is Angie at Chicken Scratch, and today is Tuesday, September 16th, 2025. Okay, if you're watching this live, let me know if you can hear me. I do not see any comments yet. Let's see. Let me switch this over. I see thumbs up, so that means you guys can hear me, right? Oh, there y'all are. Okay, Kathy, Yvette, Joan, Melissa, Erica, Lois, Denise. Okay, good evening, everyone. How are y'all doing? Okay, let me go ahead and post the link for the live Chick Candy. Where am I going? Oh, I am not firing on all cylinders tonight. Just gonna warn you, give you a heads up. Okay, let me hop over to YouTube real quick and pin that comment to the top for the live prizes. Where am I going? I'm going to my live videos. Whoops, there we go. Okay, pin. Okay, so yes, I'm going to be here up until they schedule my surgery. Man, the video is awful bright, isn't it? Let me see if I can make that a little less bright. Okay, how's that? Is that a little bit better? Hey Julie, I'm actually supposed to be in Spring Hill this weekend. I'm supposed to fly home for my nephew's wedding. I'm still not 100% sure that we're going after my day today. I have been in so much pain. In fact, I sent my doctor a message today asking their thoughts. Okay, so let me show you. I think I've covered. Well, I didn't show you the gifts yet. So this is the project that we're making. Okay, let me get this keyboard out of the way. My desk is a hot mess, like a triple hot mess. That's what happens, right, when you don't feel good, though. Okay, so you do have to be present to win. What's this? Oh, block by block quilting. You do have to be present to win, and the first winner will get to choose what they want. Oh, I forgot to put the other one in. I forgot to pull another one. Well, we'll just cross that bridge when we get to it. Here we go. I didn't put that in the picture. So just in case someone doesn't want Halloween. So the three choices are you can choose, the first winner can choose, and then the second winner can choose. So of the fabric items, you get to choose either the ghost, the kitty cats, or the witch's hat and the kitty cat. Okay, so that's one choice. Whatever one you don't choose, the other two go back in the drawing for next week. That's why you guys see this one every week, because no one chooses it. And it's such a cute print. But anyway, so that's option number one. Option number two is you get to choose 2 packs of the cardstock. And these are the choices. So Peach Pie, Pool Party, Summer Splash, Gray Granites, Shy Shamrock, Crumb Cake, and Pumpkin Pie. And then the third gift is the adhesive back metallic gems. So we're giving away 3 prizes. I'm going to do the same thing I did last week. This is a defective fabric tray. So whoever chooses the cardstock, if you want to forego the cardstock, you can do this defective. I call it defective because the lining is really loose. I messed up when I was making these last fall. I think I made these around the time that I had my kidney surgery, right? Anyway, I messed them up. I can't sell them, and I don't feel right by making them an official giveaway. But it is stinking cute fabric, right? I was so sad I messed up the fabric. Anywho, any questions about Kathy K says, pick me. I'm choosing that little cat bag. Hi, Sarah. Hi, Katie. Cliffy, you won the chick candy this time. I just drew the winner like literally 10 minutes ago. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so we're going to start making the project because, like I said, my pain at like 4 o'clock when Brooke called, I was literally crying, and she's like, okay, don't go live, just go upstairs and go to bed. So I went upstairs and went to bed and laid there until like 5:45. Yeah, so I took 3 ibuprofen on top of the other medicine, so I think I'm going to be able to make it through. There was one quick note I wanted to share with you. So today, part of the reason why I had so much pain is because I messed up, and I kept messing up, and I kept messing up, and I kept messing up. Sorry, I just shook everything. So when I went to make this project today, because I wasn't feeling 100%, I kept messing up. So if for some reason you guys mess up like me, because let me tell you the difference. This box is made with this box is made by 8 by 11, okay? 8 by 11. The dingbat that I am kept making it at 8.5 by 11. And I kept cutting paper and cutting paper and cutting paper and cutting paper. I literally filled up my recycle container with all my mess ups. I just missed that it was 8 inches and not 8.5, right? So yeah, this is 8 by 11. My brain is seriously not working. Anyway, you think I could have figured that out by like just a 1/2 inch, but yeah, somebody said pain will wear you out, and it does. So I went ahead and stamped the images. We will be coloring them, even though I'm not really supposed to be like looking down very much. Yeah, so repetitive arm, shoulder movement, and then constantly looking down. It's a big no-no. Okay, so I feel like I normally do something else first, but like I said, I am not firing on all cylinders, so we're just going to go ahead and make the box first. And let's make sure I cut it the right measurement this time. Yes, it is 8 by 11. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay, so I've got the measurements right in front of me. You know, the funny thing about this is a box template that we've already made before, which is even scarier, right? Okay, so on the 11-inch side, you're going to score at 3 inches and 4 inches on both sides. So 3 inches, 4 inches, and then you're just going to flip it around, and guess what? This basic black cardstock is really difficult to score. So I'm just using my wadded up wax paper. Sorry for the bracelet noise. So I flipped it around. We're going to score it again at 3 inches. Oh, and now it's smooth like butter. And then now on the 8-inch side, you're going to score at 1.5 and 2.5, also on both sides. So 1.5 and 2.5. And you're just going to flip it over and do 1.5 and 2.5. Now see my dilemma? because I was off, I was just like, what in the world am I doing? Anywho, it makes no sense. So I'm going to fold on the score lines. I don't even have a template in front of me to even show y'all. I have it on my computer. Okay, so, oh, let me see where y'all's comments are. No, I actually don't even meet with the surgeon until October 8th. So I did send my doctor a message today. Yeah, I really don't want to miss my nephew's wedding, but I have to tell you, the level of pain I had today and yesterday, in fact, David came in the bedroom yesterday at like 3 p.m. and he looked at me like, what in the world are you doing? I don't lay in bed at 3 p.m. Oh, goodness gracious. No, I didn't mess it up. I'm looking at this and I'm like, oh, that just does not look right. I think it's right. I'm just going to stop talking and I'm going to make this box because I need to make this box, right? Let me pull up the template on my device so that I can see it. Open recent. Where are you? Open recent. Okay, here we go. So, yeah, I did it right. I just keep looking at it and it doesn't look right. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to remove this block and all four corners, okay? Yeah, it doesn't make matters any better that I worded that wrong too. I have a whopper of a headache. I'm just a what's the word? A whiny baby tonight. Okay, I got to fix that. I did not trim that properly. Okay, so again, all four corners. I have to stop looking at the whole thing because I keep looking at it saying it's wrong. It's not. It's not though. Okay, so now what you're going to do is you're going to remove this block also on all four sides. But what you're going to do is you're going to cut from here to here. So from here to here, but you're just going to remove this block, okay? And that's going to leave this tab to add adhesive to it, okay? So I'm going to cut all the way across and then cut that off. I cut that a little crooked. And then I'm just going to angle cut the tab like that, okay? So I'm going to do that on all four corners. I'm laughing because every time I do something, it looks wrong. I don't know. It's just because I don't feel good. Because I know I'm doing it right, but it's confusing. I don't normally get confused by box templates. Especially a box that I've made in the past. Okay. Now, so these are the tabs, and that's what you're going to put adhesive on. And what you're going to do is you're going to adhere those tabs to that right there, okay? And then this is going to be This is going to fold over, that's going to fold over, and that's going to fold over. So here's the finished one. Did I even show y'all this box? I'm kind of thinking, excuse me, I kind of think I might have forgotten. So inside here will hold like these little Halloween bracelets. And then it will also hold some high chews if you want to just add candy. It'll also hold the little miniature Reese cups. So you can put little Halloween bracelets. If you dig fabric, it'll hold a little mini charm pack also. It measures 3 by 3 by 1. Okay. Now let me show you this tip that I have for the magnet. Remember last week when we were, when I was struggling with the magnet situation? Well, we kind of have a hack for you. So, yeah, we have a hack for you. And what I'm going to do first is adhere these tabs. So let me get my, let's see, which adhesive? I think I will use my Stampin' Seal Plus tonight. And I'm using that because who knows where my tear and tape is. I looked for it earlier today. And now, I always say gremlins come in here and move my stuff because, seriously, I'm pretty sure I used my tear and tape last Tuesday. So where did it go in between last Tuesday and this Tuesday? Gremlins. Remember last Tuesday my video stopped, my iPhone stopped recording or stopped showing. It got all blurry. I still don't know why that happened. Okay, so now let me show you how this works. This folds over and this folds over. Okay? We're going to go ahead and add our magnet right here on this side. Uh-oh. Runaway magnets. Oh, I have 2 bags. Not runaway. I need a glue dot. So there's magnet number 1. Okay, so there is that one. Now you can use cardstock, you can use whatever you want, but you can also use one of these cutouts and put it on top of the magnet. Well, you could also use one of these bats. Let's use the bat on this one. Another glue dot. And this time we're going to add it on this side of the magnet. And then add the bat. Okay, so that covers the magnet up. Now we're going to take another magnet. Y'all still there, right? We're going to add it right there. And let me put a couple things in here so that when I press on it, it will help. Okay. So now I'm going to add another glue dot. I'm confusing myself all of a sudden. I know what I'm doing. It's just explaining it. So I'm going to add the glue dot to this side of the magnet. And then now I'm going to fold it over and press it down. And then now what we're going to do is we're going to place. So see, the bat is on that magnet. And then Designer Series paper is going to be on this magnet. So it helps so that it doesn't peel it back up. Does that make sense? Because you know how last week we were saying that the magnet just pulls up. See? Now let's open it. So perfect. It doesn't rip it. Remember last week I was kind of ripping everything? So that solved it. So now we're going to put this piece here. And then we're going to add the circle. Okay, let's open this back up. We've got our panels to put on. I think I'm going to use liquid glue for these. I get so many text messages. So here's the latest. Tell me if you guys are getting these. I am getting text messages from the pretend IRS telling me that they want to help me solve my thing. Did I tell y'all that already last week? Probably. I get an average of 3 calls a day from them. And yeah, I don't know any money, so I know it's fraudulent. Plus, it's a different number every single day and a different person. You would think if someone doesn't answer after you've called them 3 times a day for like 2 months, you think eventually they'd give up, but they don't. They still keep trying, and I'm never going to answer because guess what? I don't answer the phone anymore if I don't know you, if I don't know the number. Leave me a message, I'll call you back. That's so cute. So inside here, I put more cutouts, right? He would work kind of, sort of, but he's still a little bit big. So let me find... This is a good way for you guys to use your cutouts if you haven't already used them up. Well, let's see. We might... Oh, there's that one. And no. Oh, yeah. There we go. Hey, that one's going the other direction. I didn't even realize that they went in the opposite. Well, grr. Like looking for a needle in a haystack, right? I meant to pull these earlier, but the nap. Well, we'll just do that. We'll do that. Oh, look, we can do it reverse. Duh. Can't we? Oh, yeah. We can do it reverse. Yeah. Already warned y'all. Not firing on all cylinders. What's a better term? I kind of like not firing on all cylinders, but there is probably a prettier, yeah, like a girly term. Sorry, I have to do cleanup because otherwise if I don't, then they're all gonna go on the floor and then I won't get to make any more projects with them. I think we're gonna use the cutouts again for week 8 also. Okay. I'm gonna use a black Stampin' Dimensional. Kathy, they're from the pack of paper, what is it, Spooky Halloween paper? Yeah, so it's the cutouts are included with the paper. That's not always the case. Sometimes sometimes it just is paper, and if you purchase the more expensive pack of paper, it comes with the cutouts. But for the Halloween one, it included the cutouts as well. So, okay, so that's how it opens. You kind of have to be, you know what I mean, right? Yeah. Okay, so now we got to decorate the front. We got to finish the front. And let me fold this over and see what I did. So I'm going to place him here to color him. It is cute, isn't it? Oh yeah, the cutouts really do fix mess ups for sure. Okay, I'm going to close this. I'm going to get my blends out now, and we're going to color. It looks like this might be Lemon Lime Twist instead of Granny Apple Green. I'm kind of sort of thinking it is. Let's see, Lemon Lime Twist. I can just tell that that is a lighter green than the Granny Apple Green. Okay. So dark Granny Apple Green first. Ugh. Sorry, my phone keeps beeping. I did not put it on Do Not Disturb. Okay, that's it with the dark one. And then now for the light. Katie, I think I saw you were on here. Yeah, Katie, did I see that you liked one of the posts on the Big Brother fan page where we're rooting for Keanu? Yes, I'm talking about Big Brother. Oh, guess what? Before I start talking about reality TV, there is going to be a stamp sale in a couple days. Let me pull up the screenshot. What is it? So on September 18th, so that's not tomorrow, but the next day. Tomorrow's the 17th. Tomorrow's my sister's birthday, the 17th. And then the next day is my baby sister's birthday, which is the 18th. So that is Thursday. A one-day stamp sale. 15% off all stamps and stamp tools. Okay? I'll leave that up for a few minutes while I color. Let me find y'all's comments real quick. The screen is frozen? That's weird. It doesn't look frozen to me. Is it frozen? No spoilers? Oh, I didn't say a spoiler, did I? No, I didn't say a spoiler. I just said I'm Team Keanu. I have to say, I don't know if y'all watch any of the live feeds. Sometimes when I'm working, I will watch the live feeds. You know, like if I'm down here, like today when I was cutting the cutting the paper incorrectly. This time I'm using Fresh Freesia. Man, I have no strength today. I watched some of the live feeds, and man, was it irritating as all get out. I mean, talk about repeating themselves. It's like a broken record. Of course, y'all probably say that about me, right? Probably not. I don't repeat myself, do I? Yeah, I think I do. A lot. Oh, now I'm going to do down here. Yeah, if you've never watched Big Brother, I actually would not recommend that you watch this year. The people in the house have talked ill about one particular guy the whole entire time. And man, I'm just like, it kind of makes me sick to my stomach that they trash talk him so badly. Man, when he gets off the show and he sees how badly every single person talked about him, and he reads the Bible every day. Oh my gosh. I'm just like, I can't believe it. That's why I'm talking to y'all about it, because I still can't believe it. Okay, I think, nope, I got one more spot. His socks. I told Brooke, I said, if you were on that show and you were smack talking somebody like that, I would be so humiliated or ashamed. Okay, what is this color? Smoky slate for that little knob on his neck. Not sure what that thing is called. Maybe a bolt or a screw, right? Pumpkin pie. Brooke watches the show too, so we talk about it every week. My friend Tammy watches it also, so we chit chat about it. Oh, and then let's do the pumpkin also. Margaret, are you on here? I know you're the one that got me started watching Below Deck. Oh, I gotta show y'all my Swiftie sign I got the other day at one of our local stores. Okay, so on this one, this is Melon Mambo, but all the pinkish colors are kind of sort of covered up. So I'm going to change this one to pumpkin, except I need to use a little bit of dark also. They were out of my favorite color of nail polish at the salon this week, so I got purple instead of pink. Ooh, goodness gracious. Okay. Oh, I forgot to do the pumpkin. Grr. I don't usually struggle with these. I have no strength. Oh, for those of y'all that sent me emails and posted about having the surgery that I'm facing, thank you so much. I cannot tell you how much better that made me feel. Honestly, like, oh my gosh, that was so nice of y'all. I appreciate it. Okay, we're done with the blends. We are almost done, so then we'll do our prizes. So he's going to get added also with the Stampin' Dimensionals. It does look like Fresh Freesia, doesn't it? Actually, it looks like that Posy color that didn't pan out. Remember that? Was it Posy? Yeah, you're right. We used to have a color that ended up not working out because the color didn't work right. Oh, I forgot the greeting. Grr. Okay, where is the stamp? We got to do the greeting. I even forgot to bring the cardstock over for it. It's a good thing that my drawer is right here with lots of white cardstock. So I'm inking it upside down because it is larger than the stamp pad. So I like inking it upside down when it's larger than the stamp pad. I don't think I did the best job stamping that. Looks like it's a little heavy on the ink is a little heavy on the D, but that's okay. I'm going to call it done. And then now I'm just going to take my scissors and cut the rest. So Eat Sweets. And then Don't Worry is going to get separated. You have to do this first so that you can position everything around little puppy dog Frankie. Okay, so this is going to get glued down here, right there. Purple Posy, that's right. Yeah, after I had thyroid cancer, my nails did go through a bad period, but then they got better again, thank goodness. Okay, so now we're not going to stick him down yet. We're not going to attach him, I mean. Stick him down. Y'all know what I mean. So this is going to go here. And this is going to go here. Oh yeah, that works, right? Definitely. Okay, so I'm going to attach Don't first. Oh, thank you, Cliffy. That's so nice of you. Okay, there's that. I think the last time I flew to Nashville, you and I talked, remember? There was a big old storm that day. It sounded like it was a big old bomb, but it was thunder actually. Yeah, and Carrie he had that scare, didn't he? Okay, so here we go. So cute. And then I'm going to use mini dimensionals to attach the pumpkin and the bat. I had so much pain this week. I was supposed to go to my embroidery class on Saturday. Once a month I go to embroidery class. We're doing a mystery quilt. It's a Kimberbell mystery quilt. And so I always go once a month to stitch out my block. But I was in so much pain I couldn't even move. So I had to miss my embroidery class this month. I'm so sad about it. But there'll be one next month and hopefully I'll get to make it. Okay, let's see. How did I position that? Well, you know what? Let's use a big one this time because I have plenty of these. So cute. They look identical, right? Now, one other thing you could do is, do we still sell Wink of Stella? That's how out of touch I am right now. It's like, do we even have Wink of Stella? Hey, I saw something about Savannah Bananas the other day. Who was it that I was... Jamie, I'm so sorry that your dog has to... that he or she is afraid of storms. My earlier dogs were afraid of storms, but not Bella. So cute. Oh, wait. Let me move that crazy sale. Sorry about that. Yeah. So it opens up like this, and then like this, and like this. Now you've got space, so you can decorate this section and add a greeting. you can add a greeting up here, or instead of this paper, you could do a greeting here. That just would have required me stamping more tonight, and the stamping is painful. So I just put paper on there. But it's cute, right? Okay, are y'all ready to... Deborah says, yes, we still have Wink of Stella. Great, yes. So you could take Wink of Stella and give him a little shine. A little sparkle. Sparkle and shine. So are y'all ready for the prizes? Thank you. I'm glad y'all like it. So what I'm going to do now is, oh yes, I put a mini charm in there. I try to always, I try to use other things than just candy and just, kids' toys, because women get gifts as well, right? Women and men. So I try to show all kinds of gifts for you guys. I don't know. I think one of my nieces advertised Savannah Bananas. I think. I'm pretty sure. Hey, Becky, how are you doing? Okay, I'm going to get the prizes real quick. So y'all be thinking about which gift you want if your name is chosen. So again, we have the cardstock, the cardstock choices. I'll put these over here. So we have the cardstock, we have the embellishment, and we have these choices. Yeah, lots of stuff, right? Let me see. I'll do remind me to do the chick candy, the regular chick candy, okay? Yeah, remind me to do the regular chick candy. Somebody don't let me forget. Pretty please with sugar on top. It's sitting right behind me, okay? We're going to do the live prizes first tonight. We normally do the chick candy first, but I've already got all this on my desk, and I don't want to redo all that. Okay, so we have 215 entries for tonight, and you've got about 10 seconds to get your name in. Actually, it's fixing to end. So I'm going to copy everyone's name. So officially, I have downloaded the entries. Wait. Hold on, guys. Wait just a second. Oh, I did that right. Okay. Sorry. And today's date is 9/16. If you play Hello Kitty, the DLC is available when? Is it tomorrow or the next day? I can't remember. My brain. Okay. Wait, where did the download? Oh. Today's date is the 16th. So I just got to copy and paste them now. Copy. Okay. Uh-oh. I'm playing in the background. Okay, I'm going to share my screen now, if I can find it. Screen share. Here we... Man, that screen is little, isn't it? I don't know how to make it bigger. Marlene, you are our first winner. Which item would you like? I'm going to stop sharing my screen, and we are going to give her 2 minutes. So it's 7:47, so it's 7:49-ish. Okay, this is our winner, Marlene. And we need to hear from you. Which item would you like? So you can choose the kitty cat bag, the witch and the kitty cat, or the ghost, or the cardstock, or the embellishment. Okay, y'all let me know when you see her chime in. So you can just tell us bag, cardstock, or embellishment, and then we'll ask you which bag you want, okay? Still don't see her. One more minute. I can tell that the chat is kind of stalled, so yeah, there's a huge lag. Even since there's only like 3 comments that have come across, so yeah, the lag is very real. The winner is Marlene Spiker, and she gets to choose because she's the first winner. So yes, the magnets came from Amazon. In fact, the link for them was also on last week's project because we used the same exact, and I'll include them on my blog post tomorrow in the PDF. Okay, Marlene, are you here? It's getting down to the wire. You have about 30 seconds left to claim your prize. Oh, goodness gracious. Yes. Y'all can see the name, right? I am just getting by, Raquel. Yeah. Lynn says, did you remember to give me a thumbs up? Okay. I'm going to go ahead and draw the next name. And you guys let me know if you... Nope, I've only called one name so far, and she has not replied. So I'm going to go ahead and draw the next one. And when I come back, if she hasn't, then her name goes away. And yeah, I've only drawn one. I give everyone two minutes to reply. Okay. So I'm going to share my screen again. Share screen. There we go. Okay. Is it Cherry or Sherry? Cherry or Sherry Turner? You are our winner. So, whoops. Here's our next winner. And let me look and see if Marlene ever replied. And if not, you get your choice, right? Oh, I got to take the screen share off. There we go. Okay, yep. So Marlene never showed up, so her name is gone. So sorry, so sorry. I feel so bad doing that, but I have to. So our new winner is either Sherry or Cherry. Sorry. You get to choose either one of these 3 bags, the cardstock. Oh, there you are. Okay, so which item would you like? Do you want one of the bags, the cardstock, or the embellishments? We only have one official winner because the first winner never replied. So, this is our winner currently on. We still have 2 more to draw, okay? So we're just waiting to hear from her which item she wants. And now I'm going to go ahead and draw the next name. And you guys let me know if you see what item she wants, okay? Okay, so we do see Marlene's comment now. I think because of this serious lag, I'm going to go ahead and honor it because for some reason the lag tonight is even worse than ever before. So okay, so let me know which cardstock choices you want, and then you don't want this basket, do you? I'll just draw a 4th winner for that one. How about that? Yep. She wants, I've got the embellishments, and the cardstock is gone. The embellishments are gone. So now we're down to the bag. So we're going to draw 2 more names. We're going to draw one to choose between the drawstring bags. Let me take the screen off. Sorry. Wait, it was off. So we're going to draw 2 more names, one to choose a drawstring bag and one to get this bag. Okay. Here we go. So remove name and choose another winner. Congrats, Terry. Which item would you like? It is 7:54. You have until 7:57. So Terry, Serrano. Serrano? You get to choose one of these. If you don't want one of these, then you can choose 2 packs of cardstock. Because I certainly don't want you to take a drawstring bag if fabric is not your thing. So Terry, you can choose one of these 3 bags, or you can get cardstock. And hopefully you can see what I'm saying. Yeah. It's freezing. So Terry is our winner, and Terry gets to choose one of these. There you are. You want the cat bag? Yay! Wait, which cat? This cat? The non-Halloween cat? I just got to make sure. Yeah. Let me know that it's the non-Halloween bag, just to be on the safe side, because this one has black cats and this one has cute funny cats. I'm going to do one more drawing for this item. I normally don't do 4 drawings, but she wants, yeah, okay. One more winner. And then we've got the chick candy. So don't disappear if y'all want to see what the chick candy is. Okay, screen share again. There we go. Final. Mary, congrats. Mary, if you do not want this defective fabric tray, you don't have to take it, but ideally would you let me know if you want it or don't want it, and you do have to be live to claim it. So if you're not here, I will draw another name. So I'm going to close out of this for a second, and then y'all let me know when you hear from Mary. And let's see. Oh, she wanted the Halloween one. Okay, I'm glad I asked. This poor bag, nobody wants. So the Halloween drawstring bag is what Terry wanted. Okay. Let's see. This is for Mary. Okay, while we wait to hear from Mary, I'm going to show the winner from last week. So last week was the polka dot bag and all those other things. Cliffy, you were the winner. I used Comment Picker for YouTube, and your name was drawn. So I know your address. I think you might want that stuff. But if not, let me know. And so our new prizes, let's see. I've got those behind me. Well, which way? Yep. So the new one, so here's the new one. So it's this Halloween cat bag. And then also a pack of dimensionals, a pack of tear and tape, and a pack of mini glue dots. All you have to do to enter to win is leave a comment on this video after the video ends. And you have until next Monday evening to leave a comment on this video. Okay? Yeah. Just leave a comment. It's that simple. That's all you got to do. But the chat box that we're on tonight does not count, because that's the chat box. Mary, that's you. Here's your name. Would you like this fabric tray? It's cute fabric, but the lining is really loose. But it would hold the blends really nicely. So your name was drawn to win this. If you don't want it, you don't have to claim it. So for those of you that want a prize tonight, you can either email me. Whoops. So here's my email. Or, do I have the QR code? I don't. Okay, just email me. I do have a form, but I don't have the link to the form right now. So, yeah. So the person that won the cardstock, I need your cardstock choices. And then Mary, I just needed to know if you wanted that fabric tray. So is it freezing for everyone? Because I never saw it freeze. Yeah. Where did I get the fabric for the funny cat? I got it from the Quilted Cow in Branson. So, yes, she wants it. Okay, Mary wants it. Perfect. Yeah, at first they were calling for rain on Saturday at the wedding, but now the rain has been removed. So we're hoping, and we're supposed to fly in Friday morning. It won't affect my live video next week. So Stephanie says she has both on YouTube and Facebook. Yeah, for some reason, the Facebook side of things, things freeze. So if you're on YouTube, everything works great. On Facebook, not so much. It's unpredictable. Yeah, it changes every week and it's unpredictable. But I can't not go live. So, okay, here's the box. The PDF and the blog post will be ready sometime tomorrow. And if you ask a question tonight and I missed it, you are welcome to send me an email and I'd be happy to answer it. Yeah, goodness gracious, I'm having a hard time enlarging this again. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Any last minute questions? So Kathy says Facebook froze 3 times during the project. Dang, I'm so sorry. Next week, hop over to YouTube, right? Yeah. And I wonder if it just depends on where you live. Kim says she loves the Quilted Cow. Oh, yep, me too. I have to say, though, we have a really fabulous fabric store here in Kansas City called KC Maker Studio. I took my Queen of Ween. Oh, I was going to show y'all the sign. I took the Queen of Ween class at that over there. Look at my new sign. Cool, right? If you're not a Swift fan, so sorry. If you live in Kansas City, you understand. Thank you, Nancy. Yeah, they were very, very, very nice about me not being able to attend the celebration. Originally, it was because of David's surgery, but turns out I would have had to cancel at the last minute because of me. They did say that I could extend it to next year if I want to go next year. So, man, we are praying for better health next year, right? Amy says, can you give us the link to the plastic containers you use for the embellishments and the cutouts? Yes, absolutely. So you're talking about this one, and are you talking about this one? Because I normally keep my embellishments in these types of containers, but this one, they kind of sort of tend to get stuck in this thingy. So I just ended up putting them in a larger container. Yeah. So, Amy, if you want to shoot me an email and tell me something different, yeah, this is what I normally keep all my embellishments in. I'll show you that real quick. Like, here they are. They're in alphabetical order. Although S at the front is not, that's not alphabetical. Sometimes they're in alphabetical order. I clearly need to pull the retired stuff, but this was getting stuck on the, oh, you can actually see the pocket in here. See, here it is right here. But I just put it in this container because it's easier to deal with. Okay, I think that's it, right? Okay, you guys have a great night. Thank you guys so much for being here. I'm sorry I wasn't on my best, but hopefully you like the project, right? Okay, have a good evening. Thanks so much. See you later.